Bidding wars and multiple offers. Well, this happens when you have more than one buyer making an offer on the same house. And in this market where we have very low inventory and a lot of buyers, we are seeing that a lot. Well, what's a buyer to do? Well, that's what we're going to talk about today. Bidding wars and multiple offers? Wow, that sounds scary, right? Well, it doesn't have to be. In today's market, I would suggest writing every offer with the anticipation that you're going to be in a multiple offer situation. Write your very best offer the first time. If a seller gets more than one offer, they don't have to ask all the offers for a highest and best. They can choose yours if it's the best offer. So how do you do that? How do you make your offer the first time around the best? Well, here's a few tips. Number one, do your research on this house. How long has it been on the market? Has it been on the market for 2 days? Has it been on the market for 52 days? That's going to help you determine how you're going to put in the best offer. So if the house has been on the market for 2 days, you're not going to want to come in with a lowball offer. If the house has been on the market for 52 days, but has been shown a lot in the last 2 days, again, you may not want to play the lowball offer game and hope that the seller counters your offer with what they're really thinking. That's not the time to do that. Also, has the house just had a price reduction? If it has, you may not want to make a lowball offer. Number two, have your financing dialed in. If you are getting a loan, not only get a pre-qualification letter or be pre-qualified, but go ahead and take the time before you look at houses and get pre-approved. This is where you have given the lender all the documentations and all the information necessary for them to say, yes, we'll give you this loan. Now, this is going to look better. It's more appealing to the seller because a lot of the lender's work is already done. Plus, your lender may need less time to close escrow. The shorter escrow time is also a plus to the seller. Number three is less contingencies. If you have to sell your house in order to buy this one, you're going to have a buyer's contingency. Now, this is going to look less appealing to the seller than another offer that doesn't have this. So if you can buy this house without selling your other, and then once that sells, you can dial it all together, that's what I would suggest. Less contingencies is going to be more appealing to the seller. Number four, ask less of the seller. If you have to ask the seller for closing costs or seller concessions, this is going to be, again, look less appealing than an offer that does not. So if you can get a gift loan from your mom in order to do the down payment and pay her back later, again, that's going to be more appealing than if you ask the seller to pay concessions. Number five, pay cash. If you have the ability to pay cash, even though it's going to make things a little tight for you, go ahead and pay cash now and maybe refinance or get a loan on it later. Cash always speaks louder than someone who's getting a loan. Cash also means a shorter escrow period. So some sellers it's going to be more appealing to them to be able to sell their home quicker. Not all sellers, but some. So cash, shorter escrow period. So I understand completely if you have to ask for seller concessions or if you have to sell your home first, I get it. And I'm not telling you not to make the offer because of that. Definitely make the offer. Just know that someone else's bid or offer may win out. But don't get discouraged, please. I am a firm believer in everything happens for a reason. Have faith in your agent, have faith in the market, and just try again. So what is highest and best? Well, highest and best is when a seller has received multiple offers and they want to ask all the buyers to resubmit or possibly change their price or their offer to their highest and best offer. And this is where it can get scary. You are not told what the other offers are. You're not told if it's cash, if it's a loan, if they came in full price, if they offered less. You are now putting in an offer completely blind to what other offers are or what other buyers may do. Now, again, this is where it gets scary. What I tell my buyers is know how much you want to pay for this house. Know how much you can afford, know where you're comfortable with, what you're comfortable with, and stay there. Don't get bullied into paying more for the house than you want or what you think it's worth. Also know that you do not have to change your offer. You can go back to the seller and say, this was my best offer and this is what I'm sticking to. Now, if you came in, $5,000, $10,000 less, thinking that you might get the best deal ever because that's the typical buyer, they want the best house for the best deal, you may want to rethink that. And if you really want this house, if this checks all your boxes, then you may want to come in a little higher. So that's it. That's the quick version of bidding wars and highest and best. If you have questions or if I didn't cover something that you feel I should have, please leave me a comment below. You can contact me, my phone number's on there, or if you are looking to buy or sell a house in Lake Havasu, I would love to help you. If this is your first time to my channel, welcome, hello. Please be sure to subscribe. Also hit the bell so you're reminded when I have my next video, which is every Thursday. My name is Carol Darrow. I'm with Destination Havasu here in Lake Havasu City, Arizona. We'll see you next week.